What is happening, everybody? This is JR. Welcome to Saturday night. Thanks for checking out A Moment with JR. As we teased last night, we are going to be doing my 12 favorite Christmas songs. As I put this together, it was really hard to come up with a list of 12 Christmas songs that I really liked because I really like a lot. So I do have a few honorable mentions that we are going to get to. First things first, the green sign you see over my left shoulder says, "What happens under the mistletoe stays under the mistletoe." It's a good rule to always live by the way. What happens under the mistletoe should always stay under the mistletoe, especially if that mistletoe happens to be hanging over your bed or in your bedroom at some particular spot. Not that I have any of that, just saying. I'm not sure if this is going to be tomorrow's show or if it's going to be a show over the next couple of days, but got my issue of Men's Health today. If you see here on the cover, Anatomy of a Booty Call. That's something we might talk about in the next few days. What exactly is a booty call? Are you a booty call? Are you looking for a booty call? Are booty calls wrong? Something that we'll talk about down the road. But right now I have here in my hand, I have the list of my 12 favorite Christmas songs as put together by JR. This list actually kind of rocks, and I hope you have a chance to check out each and every one of the songs. Honorable mention, we have a few. The first one is goes out to the phone sex operator who's a big Jack Johnson fan. Someday at Christmas by Jack Johnson. That one goes out to you. The Little Drummer Boy, Peace on Earth by David Bowie and Bing Crosby. Love the song. Probably could have easily made the top 12. Sometimes it's one of my favorite songs, but it's just I was feeling kind of rocking and raging tonight. Not so mellow. Santa Claus is Smoking Reefer by the Squirrel Nut Zippers. That one's pretty self-explanatory. The Nutcracker Suite by the Brian Setzer Orchestra. Brian Setzer Orchestra probably has my two favorite Christmas albums ever. Love the Brian Setzer Orchestra. Love all their Christmas stuff. Nutcracker Suite. It's a good song. I got it on the honorable mention just because I like the word nutcracker, and I think it's kind of cool. Butch the Gay Santa Claus by the Cherry Pop and Daddies. That one goes out to you, Gay Andy, who, by the way, tonight is in Albuquerque, New Mexico, driving on his way from Long Beach, California to Tennessee. Andy, have a very safe trip, and hope you make it there okay. Mistress for Christmas by AC/DC. Again, pretty self-explanatory. 12 Days of Christmas by Bob and Doug McKenzie. Love the line, 5 golden toques and a bear in a tree. All right. Are we ready now? We are now at my top 10, my top 12. My top 12 Christmas songs of all time because there are 12 Days of Christmas, as we just mentioned with Bob and Doug McKenzie. So at number 12, it's Hula Hoop by Alvin and the Chipmunks. That is old school. That is about as old school as it's going to get on this list. I listened to that when I was a kid. My daughter is all into Alvin and the Chipmunks, thinks it's a pretty cool song. Heard it on my iPod tonight as we were driving to Wegmans to go grocery shopping. And by the way, Wegmans is a raging grocery store. You got to check it out if you're ever in the Western New York area. She looks at me and she goes, "Seriously, Alvin and the Chipmunks?" Yeah, you got to have Alvin and the Chipmunks. Number 11, Christmas Wrapping, both by the Waitresses, originally by the Waitresses, and by Save Ferris. Big Save Ferris fan too. So Christmas Wrapping by the Waitresses and Save Ferris. Last Christmas by Jimmy Eat World is number 10. Again, that could have gone a little higher on the list. Great song. Sometimes it's one of my favorite songs, but at this particular moment in time, I picked it at number 10. At number 9, I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus by John Mellencamp. I remember that one from the 80s, from back in the day. Great song. Still love the song. I Saw Mama Kissing Santa Claus by John Mellencamp. Number 8, Christmas in Sarajevo by the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Just to prove that I'm not all about rock and roll and everything loud. I mean, Trans-Siberian Orchestra rages. I love the TSO. I would love to go see Trans-Siberian Orchestra. They're playing here, actually, in Buffalo, not long after Christmas, sometime between Christmas and New Year's. Maybe next year I can get to go see them. Number 7. You're going to love this one. And if you don't, you should. It is Christmas in Hollis by Run DMC. You got to get some rap on there. I mean, is there anything wrong with a rap Christmas song, especially when it's Run DMC? I think not. Check out Christmas in Hollis by Run DMC. Number 6, I Won't Be Home for Christmas by Blink 182. Great song. Love Blink 182. And yeah, that's just some pretty good stuff. Number 5, Mr. Heatmeister from Frosty and the Snowman as performed by Big Bad Voodoo Daddy. Number 4, All I Want for Christmas Is You, My Chemical Romance. Great, great version of the song, My Chemical Romance, All I Want for Christmas Is You. Number 3, Backdoor Santa by B.B. King and John Popper. Again, a great blues, very non-traditional Christmas song, but one that you should definitely check out. John Popper, for those who don't know, lead singer from Blues Traveler. So B.B. King and John Popper doing Backdoor Santa. Gotta love that. I could throw in a joke, but I'm not going to because it's Christmas time. Number 2, Baby It's Cold Outside by Brian Setzer Orchestra. This version he actually does with Ann-Margret. Again, a bit of class to the list, and it's just a great song. Number 1, by the Brian Setzer Orchestra. Again, told you I love BSO. Brian Setzer Orchestra, Angels We Have Heard on High. If you have not heard this version, this is a total rock and roll version of the song. Great, great song. And I'm going to leave you with one thing before we go tonight because we're running out of time here. My favorite line from a holiday song of all time, it is from Blink-182. And even though the jail didn't have a tree, Christmas came a night early because a guy named Bubba unwrapped my package. Just saying. That is as classic a Christmas line as you will ever find in a Christmas song. I would like to say goodnight. Thank you very much for taking a moment with me. We'll be back tomorrow. Don't know what we're going to talk about tomorrow because it hasn't happened yet, but definitely in the next couple of days. Don't forget, it is Anatomy of a Booty Call. All right, thanks for taking a moment. We'll catch you next time.